If a man uses these 10 phrases in a conversation, he's a very genuine and sincere person. The line between sincerity and deception can be blurry. Sometimes, it's all about the words that are used. Being genuine is about honesty, not just in your actions but also in your words. It's about expressing what you truly feel, without any hidden motives. Now, if a man is truly sincere, there are certain phrases he tends to use in a conversation. These phrases reflect his authenticity and reveal his true character. Here are the 10 phrases that, if used in conversation, highlight the sincerity of a man. 1. I understand where you're coming from. The world of communication is vast and complex. But the heart of every genuine conversation is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Subscribe to receive our latest articles. Get updates on the latest posts and more. Now, when a man is truly sincere, he tends to use phrases that reflect his empathetic nature. One such phrase is, I understand where you're coming from. This phrase shows that he's not just listening to your words, but also trying to comprehend your emotions and experiences. It shows his willingness to truly connect with you on a deeper level. But remember, it's not just about saying these words, it's about meaning them. So if a man uses this phrase in a conversation, and his actions align with his words, he is indeed a very genuine person. 2. I was wrong about that. Honesty is a cornerstone of sincerity. And sometimes, being honest means admitting when you're wrong. As a girl, my dad always taught me the importance of owning up to my mistakes. He would say, daughter, being wrong isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of growth. One phrase that has stuck with me since then is, I was wrong about that. It's a phrase I often use when I realize I've made a mistake or misjudged a situation. I remember a time when I had a disagreement with a friend about a movie we'd both seen. I was convinced that my interpretation of the ending was the correct one and stubbornly stuck to my guns. But after rewatching the film and considering my friend's perspective, I realized I was indeed wrong. 3. I appreciate your input. Respect forms the bedrock of any genuine relationship. A man who values and respects others' opinions, regardless of whether he agrees with them or not, is truly sincere. One phrase that encapsulates this respect is, I appreciate your input. This phrase shows that he values the other person's thoughts and ideas and respects their right to express them. People who regularly show appreciation are often seen as more sincere and trustworthy by their peers. 4. I'm here for you. Genuine people are not just present in the good times, but also in times of difficulty and distress. They show up, show care, and provide support without expecting anything in return. One phrase that embodies this selfless nature is, I'm here for you. This phrase shows a willingness to stand by someone's side, no matter what. It's a phrase that offers comfort and reassurance, reflecting a genuine sense of empathy and compassion. When a man uses this phrase in a conversation, it's a clear indication of his sincerity. But remember, the words need to be backed by actions. If he says, I'm here for you, and proves it through his actions, he is indeed a very genuine person. 5. You have my full attention. In a world constantly buzzing with distractions, giving someone your undivided attention is a sign of respect and sincerity. It shows that you value the person and the conversation you're having with them. One phrase that illustrates this commitment is, you have my full attention. This phrase tells the other person that they are important, that their words matter and that you're invested in the conversation. When a man uses this phrase, it shows his genuine interest and respect for the other person. It's a clear sign of his sincerity, demonstrating that he values meaningful, attentive communication over surface-level interaction. 6. I'm proud of you. Expressing genuine admiration and pride for someone else's achievements is a beautiful way to show sincerity. It's about acknowledging their hard work, their efforts, their journey. One phrase that resonates with this sentiment is, I'm proud of you. This phrase communicates a deep sense of respect and admiration. It's a verbal pat on the back that can mean the world to someone who's worked hard or overcome obstacles. When a man uses this phrase sincerely, it shows his ability to appreciate and celebrate others' achievements. It's a sign of his big heart and his tendency to uplift those around him. Such a man is not just sincere, he is also incredibly supportive and kind. 7. I trust you. Trust is the backbone of any meaningful relationship. It's a powerful word that carries a lot of weight. Significant to me is, I trust you. This phrase is a testament to the faith and confidence I have in the other person. It's not something I say lightly. I remember entrusting my younger brother with the keys to my car. The words, I trust you, echoed in the silent room as I handed them over. The phrase wasn't just about the keys or the car, it was about my faith in his responsibility and maturity. When a man uses this phrase sincerely, it's a clear sign of his authenticity. It shows that he values the relationship and is willing to place his faith in the other person. 8. I don't know. In a world where everyone seems to have an answer for everything, admitting ignorance can be surprisingly refreshing. And it can also be a sign of genuineness. One phrase that encapsulates this honesty is, I don't know. This phrase shows a willingness to admit when you're uncertain or lacking knowledge. It's about being open to learning and growth, rather than pretending to know it all. When a man uses this phrase without hesitation, it's a clear indication of his sincerity. It underscores his humility and his readiness to learn and grow. 9. I value your friendship. Friendships are the bonds that enrich our lives. They add color, joy, and depth to our existence. A man who genuinely values these relationships often expresses it verbally. One such phrase is, "I value your friendship." This phrase communicates respect and appreciation for the bond shared. When a man uses this phrase sincerely, it's a reflection of his authenticity. It shows he cherishes the relationship and isn't afraid to express his feelings. Such a man understands the worth of genuine connections and isn't shy about acknowledging them. 10. Thank you. Gratitude is perhaps the most powerful phrase in any language. It encompasses appreciation, kindness, and humility. The phrase, "thank you," is simple, yet profound. When a man uses this phrase sincerely, it reveals his genuine nature. It shows his ability to appreciate the little things, to acknowledge the efforts of others, and to express his feelings openly. Subscribe to receive our latest articles.